So today we are having a look at Mulan, our boat. We already sailed 25,000 nautical miles with her. She's fully equipped with everything you need to sail around the world. And this is what she looks like just after we arrived in the marina. We are right now in beautiful Cape Town, and soon we will continue our trip to the Caribbean. And we will arrive in the Caribbean in April next year, and then she will be on sale. So in April 2026, Mulan will be on sale. But today I wanted to give you a brief review about Mulan, what's so special about her, and that you get an impression about what you would get. One disclaimer, we did not clean her up front, so this is really what she looks like after weeks and even months at sea. We arrived from, we sailed across the Indian Ocean now, and we just arrived in the Atlantic, and now it's time to make the video. We will clean up the boat later, and then I will give nicer pictures so that you get a better impression, but this is how she looks now. What I like about this boat very much, she's perfectly sailor focused. She's total single-handled. I can sail her completely alone. You see all the lines, reefing lines, sheets, all end up at the aft at the helm station. We've got one electric winch with 2-speed. The helm station here is very easy, engine controls, chain control, and we've got the chart plotter with lots of customized screens, and I got all information that I desire here to hand. We've got a second chart plotter on the other side, and we have got a tablet in the inside, so I can control everything entirely on myself. So it's a very easygoing boat. For docking, we've got the engine controls here. So docking, I can do the line handling for this cleat here if we dock to the side. If we dock to the aft, also it's easy. I can throw a line to the aft, and I can quickly run over to the port side, handle the lines there. So it's totally possible to do all maneuvers with Mulan completely single-handed. So let's have a look first. What else makes this so nice and so safe? We've got lifelines stretched all over, so it's impossible to fall overboard. And you can always be picked in when walking fast. We've got a traveler for the jib sheets, for the general sheets to tune it well. We've got lots of space in a trampoline, and we've got the seats here. This most favorite place to stay when we are underway. The second bench also folds over, so we can easily sit here with 4 or 6 people, and we already had a few parties on here. So the rigging, we've got a Genoa. It's an overlapping Genoa, not self-tacking, so we got a better performance out of her. We have the next forestay for the Code Zero, and we also use it for the Parasailer. The Code Zero and the Parasailer are in this hatch here, so they're easy to hoist here. We've got all the installation, all the cleats, and all the pet eyes for Code Zero and for Parasailer installed, so that makes it also easy to handle. We got an extended anchor chain. Usually it comes with 60 meters. Now we've got 100. We've got an upgraded anchor. So this is now a spade anchor, heavier than it should be. So we never had problems with anchoring. So this boat is really an ocean-going vessel with everything you need to stay away a long time. So let's go up. What I like about this very much as well is the whole sail handling is at waist height. So I can easily grab all the areas from the sail, from the mast back to the topping lift. So show me another boat where you easily can grab the topping lift, and where you even can work at the outhaul. We changed lots of things on the boat, better outhaul, that we can adjust the tensions. We got tons of solar. In total, we've got 2 kilowatts of solar on the boat. We've got lithium-ion batteries, and also we've got a wave generator, Watt&C POD 600. So usually we don't need to run the generator, which we also still have. So we have got a 10 kVA generator, but it only has, I think, 300 hours, and this after a whole year. We only have to run the generator in case we want to run the washing machine, the dishwasher, or the air conditioning once we are not connected to shore. But now we're connected to shore, so we don't need to run the generator. Here's the anchor locker. Tons of space for all fenders. There we've got space for fenders. In the locker up here, we've got all different toys. We've got diving gear for from Air Buddy. So with 2 people, we can dive up to 13 meters. We've got a cocktail island, or the drink floating island, stand-up paddle board. We've got a wing foiler here, and all this stuff that you're happy to have on the open sea. This boat is fully equipped according to race standards. So we've got all the safety gear that are required for ocean races. So whatever you ask for, we simply have it. Going aft, I changed quite a lot about the boat to make the handling easier and to make it better. So we extended, for example, the reefing line for the code 0, that we are more that we can have it more to the aft, so we are well protected. The line handling was changed and optimized. Yeah, and this is a second helm station. We got ocean gear for ocean fishing, and we caught tons of fish. Really lots of fish. And yeah, power supply we've got here. We've got deck wash. I forgot, at the bow we also have a deck wash system. So whenever we have the anchor, whenever we pull it up, we wash it down with fresh water. Here's the outlet. I can quickly show. This is a locker. There's a water tube, and there's all the installation for this. With the wash down system, this is now set to fresh water, sweet water, and with this one it's set to salt water. So we don't need to drain the water, and we've got plenty of water. We've got 600 liters of water, so extended water storage. So we were never running short on water. And we also have a aqua-based water maker making 120 liters per hour, and all runs on 12 volts. So when we are sailing, when we're underway, we were never lacking of water, so the ladies can take a shower whenever they like. The boat is surprisingly big. It looks small from the outside, but when you're inside, it has more space than Outremer 51. It's even on par, or maybe even bigger than Outremer 55, but it's much shorter. It's still quite wide, but yeah, it generates lots of space. Over here, we've got a sky lounge option, so we can take this cover away. The seats that you've seen at the trampoline, we can clip them in here. There's a sunbathing pad. You can install this to this side. You just move the boom to the side, and you've got a huge lounging area, a huge space to just spend your days. We can only do this at anchor for safety reasons, but frankly said, we didn't really use it. Usually we put the seats down here at the trampoline. It's a very nice space to stay, so we always use that. So the boat, this is the performance version. We've got a longer bowsprit and a higher mast, resulting in more sailing area. And yeah, Mulan moves. It's a sailing boat. It's a pretty fast sailing boat, so we won lots of legs on the World Arc so far, according to Yardstick. And yeah, the biggest distance covered within 24 hours was 225 nautical miles. The biggest speed that we achieved was 16.5, 17 knots, but this is hard to judge because we were also surfing down waves. The sustainable speed we got sometimes 11 knots, 12 knots. So this is what we can go for. What else to say? The steering is very, very simple. When I'm here, let me fold down all of this. The engine rooms are really, really big. So the engine rooms are really, really big and nice. The steering is very simple. So the steering column goes down here, and it directly ends up here. This is the autopilot. Everything is very easy accessible, and there's no hydraulic steering. It's just a direct steering with the Dyneema lines. So the steering feel is very good. The engine bay, we've upgraded 57 horsepower Yanmar engines with sail drive and with folding props. So yeah, easy to maintain. You see there's tons of space here. There are the lithium-ion batteries, and yeah, lots of space. We've got safety gear, we've got automatic fire extinguishers in both engine bays. So everything is spec'd to the maximum security that that you can get on board. The other side is pretty much the same. Only on the other side we have a water maker, the aqua-based water maker. Let me show this to you quickly. I should have prepared a little bit better. So there's the aqua-based water maker, the pre-filter, another pre-filter. There's a 5 micron filter down there. This down there is the pre-filter with 20 micron, and the engine bay is the same like on the other side with fire extinguisher. With all the switches, you can separate the engine controls. You can also bridge the power from one side to another. So once you've got a battery failure on one side, you can transfer the energy from one side to the other. So it gives plenty of redundancy. Yeah, I really like this engine bay. Lots of space and safe to work in. Also, when you're on sea, this this hatch protects you from waves or something that comes from the aft, so you easily can work on this as well when you're underway. And when underway, as you may guess, after what we've been sailing, we had really big waves around us. We went through storms, and everything that could break already, I think, broke. And we fixed everything, and everything that was fixed, we fixed it better to what it was before. So I think we solved all teething problems of Mulan or of this boat. And I'm pretty confident that this is the best XS14 afloat at the moment. All the things were solved that happened before and improved. We put a lot of thought, a lot of work into this, and this also you will see when we go further inside. Water connection, we can connect the water hose. It does not directly go into the tank. It bypasses the tank. So we still use drinking water out of the taps. So when we disconnect this, we only have the pure water out of that went through the water maker in the tanks. And when we use it for shower or for washing dishwasher and so on, we connect the hose here, and yeah, we are running very well. The seating option here is really good. You easily can sit here with 3 people, and when we're underway, and the visibility when you're sitting, okay, now the enclosures are down, but you can perfectly sit here and do watches or do maneuvering. You still can look through the coach roof, and that's why the windows, they're almost upright, so they don't have lots of reflections in them. And we still have got some overhang over the roof that makes it that also generates shade, so the boat doesn't heat up so much during the day. You have many boats, they've got sloped windows that looks cool, but it does makes them very sensitive to sun radiation and to heat, and also you see much more reflection. So even when sitting here, even without cleaning, you easily can see through the whole boat. Sorry for all the mess inside, I will clean up later. You will find clean pictures soon. So no matter where you are, you always got full visibility. So when you're at a helm station, you can see all people in the salon and in the cockpit. You can see everyone on the trampoline. Now I'm sitting in the cockpit. You again can see everyone. So for watches, whatever you do, you can do this wherever you like. So usually when, I will need to clean up before I go in. So usually you see the corner down with the sofa. I take the tablet, and then I'm having my watches down there, and I'm perfectly protected. So when underway, you can control the whole boat with the tablet. Only thing that you need to do outside is reefing, and reefing or changing the sails. You can simply do this single-handed. You just get here, go here. You're still protected. We still hook up here, and we can use work on the winches, work on the hands. So everything is really, really handy. Safety gear, I said, John Boy, horseshoe. We got EPIRB. We've got everything you can imagine that's required for ocean going. Over down there is is a is a life raft. We got an outboard with a 9.8 horse four-stroke engine, so we can do even wing foiling, water ski behind the boat, and that works very fine. We got lots of we also got Starlink there, so this is a Starlink performance dish, so for very good internet coverage. Yeah, and where should I continue? I think the next where I should continue, I will go inside, but then I need to clean up a little bit. So continue in a moment. So now we're back. We cleaned up a little bit, 10 minutes job, but let's continue. So here's now the cockpit. The table here, we can extend it. We've got an extension part, so this beautiful table, we can extend it, we can lower it down. So there the cushions, we can put them on the top of the table. So we have got a huge launching area, which comes to handy. I put some connectors on the tops that we can put on a video screen. So they're hooks, so we can also have a large cinema evening here with lots of friends. We are sitting here together, and that's really comfy. So I have all the video system available. We've got the fishing rods there. We've got a spare rod here. We've got a rod there. Lots of fishing gear, everything available. So let's get in. And inside, it's completely wide and roomy. Tons of space. Usually when we are underway, this is all covered with lots of food and lots of other stuff, and usually it doesn't even fly around. We've got a cockpit fridge, a regular fridge freezer combination. I'm not so happy with that. Probably will get a replacement. For the time being, we have a mobile fridge on board, mobile freezer, because we need to stow all the fish away somewhere. So this table can be folded over, can be lowered as a coffee table, but also can be lowered like this with a pillow outside. We have a huge sleeping area, working as a day bed, working as also for movie evenings. So sometimes we put the projector here, and we hang up the video screen here, and we have got very nice screenings. The kitchen area is very well sorted. You have got corners here they're rounded, so you can brace yourself in the weather. We've got an induction stove in case we are in a marina, or if you've got lots of solar, lots of energy available, we cook with that. Otherwise, we've got a 3-burner stove. You have a Thermomix at disposal, and believe it or not, only one time it jumped from this pedestal when we had pretty bad seas, but besides it's always stuck in place like this. We have dishwasher available here, lots of storage, rubbish compartments. There's surprisingly much storage below the oven, and everything what you need. Below the floor, there's still lots of storage space. Under the benches, there's lots of we stored we store tons of food here. Only the last bench down here is the air conditioning unit for the salon. I installed quite a few more USB ports all around. So we've got a USB port there, another 12-volt plug down there for the freezer. I installed additional power sockets there. The tablet that I have here works as a complete indoor nav station. It's portable. I can move it all around. So usually when I'm on passage, I'm sitting here, making myself comfortable, having the iPad there or the tablet there, and I easily can look all around to all directions. So it's perfect for watch keeping. So no matter where you are, you always have 360-degree view, and everything is very easy to handle. Here's a control panel for the water maker. For the aqua base automaker, it works very well, and we didn't really have problems with that. The fusion radio, also great sound system. We've got loudspeakers behind the bench in that corner and outside, so we can distribute the energy, the sound there. Here we've got more storage. Down here in this cabinet, we've got all the spare parts. Not all the, I've got tons of spare parts, but the tools that are that we frequently use. Then for the freezer, we installed active cooling and more ventilation vents to have a proper cooling for the fridge freezer combination. Another thing that I like that saves us quite a bit water is we've got a foot pump, and we pumping then salt water in here. So it's really designed as an ocean-going vessel, and to save energy, to save fuel, whatever. So we barely use the generator or the engines to produce fuel. So let me go down. This is now, we're going down now to the starboard hull. And in the starboard hull, first we've got a proper house washing machine dryer combination. It's 5 kilo. It's a very big device. We've got tons of storage here below. One thing that I like quite a bit about this boat, I've been talking about safety on board. This is down here. This is a bilges. And wait, let me put the board away quickly. Safety is paramount, and catamarans are quite safe regarding the flotation. There's lots of flotation in the boat, so it most likely will not sink, but still, this boat has 3 watertight compartments. One is in the bow, one is the engine room, and what we have here are additional valves. So we've got one bilge pump in the hull, and with this valve we can shut off the front compartment, the bow compartment. With this valve we can shut off the aft compartment. So in case we hit something or we would have water ingress, we would see where the water comes from. We close down this valve, and then the pump's running. We've got quite some condensation here. It was cold last night. You can cut off the flooded area and continue safe. You have then enough time to deal with the problems. On top, we've got a seaflow level measurement. So in case the water level would raise, I get an alarm on my phone. So I always can check if everything's fine. And I've got some more surveillance. I know where the boat is. I can track everything on the phone. So stealing impossible. So this is one safety feature which I like quite a bit. Let me put it back. So going on, aft cabin, we have a look in a moment. Let's go forward first. So this is a forward cabin, and guest cabin. This is surprisingly big. We've got more than 2 meter width at the foot end. It's a really huge bed. So I can lie down in any direction. This now still used by our crew, so I don't want to be too private and open the cabinets. But let me show you the bathroom. This boat is a 4-cabin layout, and we've got 4 bathrooms. And electric toilets everywhere, and the shower is huge. This is now the smallest bathroom. Let me show it to you. I'm 5'11", or 1.79 m, and I still have got tons of headroom. I can move around very well here. So this is really, I call this not head, I call this bathroom, because it definitely is. So when going aft, we've got also big cabinets all around. So then let's go over to the aft cabin. The aft cabin is, it's very wide. It's 1.60 m wide. We've got tons of stuff below the bed. Here's the first aid kits, all the medicine, and also here automatic fire extinguisher, USB ports, lights, everything available. Huge space to walk around. the bathroom here, and I think you really can call this a bathroom. It is huge. Electric toilets. We've got 4 electric toilets, 4 bathrooms, and this one is very, it's very high. I'm 1 meter, as I said, 1 meter 79, all 5 foot 11, and I've got tons of headroom here. Here we've got a wet locker, stow away your sailing clothes, and everything it's really wide. It's really big, that you usually don't find on any other yachts. Yeah, also here, bilges, everything easy accessible, and it's a very cozy cabin, and the guests are usually very happy here. So then let's go to the port side. On the port side, the aft cabin is a mirrored image to the other side, or almost. The cabinet it's a little bit different, but besides that, space is the same. You see, it's very wide. The bed is 1 meter 60 wide, 1 meter 60 by 2 meter something. Lights everywhere. We've got here the fire extinguisher. Fire extinguisher is here with USB ports. Tons of space, lots of cabinetry, and yeah, the bathroom. Same like on the other side. Mirrored image, electric toilets here as well. And well, I don't think I need to go through the details here again. Then let's have a look at the electric installation. That's the cabin of my son, who is sleeping right now. So, but this is the same cabin like the cabin on the other side. Only difference is we have a hatch that opens to the skipper cabin. So this boat is a 4 double cabin and 1 single cabin for bathroom layout, and so we are good to have 9 people on the boat with individual cabins. So the electric installation is very simple, but very very well to maintain. Everything's easy accessible. It's easy to add things. The Starlink installation here, we've got 230 volts. All the AIS, VHF, all the systems are all here. Down here we've got the inverter, the switches for the shore, a generator. Now it's on shore power. Turn to the right, we are running on generator, and we've got all the switches and fuses here. So everything is very easy accessible, very easy maintainable. And same here, same safety function with the hulls, with the shut-off valves to the bow and to the aft, with the seaflow measurement indicating when we would have water ingress. Also what I just remember what I forgot to show on the other side. You know, in many boats it is very hard to close. It's very hard to close the seacocks, and here we've got the wastewater valve. So if you go into the marina or out, it's easy to close and to open it again. So that's tour. If I could, I would sail around the world just a second time. I really love this very much, and I don't want to leave. I want to continue sailing. Unfortunately, I have to get back to work and earn some money so that I can afford the next round around the world. So would Mulan be the boat for you? If you're interested, just ping me. I can make a video walk through the boat. If you are in time, I'm free till November next year. So if you like to have a skipper, if you like someone to help you to get to know the boat, to train you on sailing, to teach you anything. If you like to transfer the boat, I would deliver the boat worldwide. Only I have time till end of October. I have to start working in November again. So until end of October 2026, I'm happy to deliver the boat worldwide. So just give me a call, and let's see. All the best, stay awesome, and good luck. Bye-bye.